The North Dakota Bureau of Criminal Investigation is looking into the termination of the Cass County Sheriff's Office 24/7 program coordinator, Deputy Darren Viken. He was fired on July 22nd. He was a 19-year veteran of the Sheriff's Office. The Sheriff's Office says due to the nature of the allegations, they are not able to release any other details. Once the investigation is closed, more information will be available. If anyone in the 24/7 program currently or formerly would like to report concerning interactions while in that program, they're asked to contact the Cass County Sheriff's Office.